guys, it's Monique from Teaching Animals, and I am here with Quill, who is my new 8-week-old Border Collie puppy. This is Quill's 6th day in our home, and it's going to be his first little training session for some body handling and some cooperative care stuff to get him ready for some of the things that he's going to need to do later in life. I have set up here a comb, some nail clippers, his harness, a practice training needle, and there's a tutorial on my channel for how to make these if you want to make them for training purposes. I have some little crunchy dog kibble treats, and I have some lickable baby food treats. I have a mat down so that he'll be easily able to find his treats, like this. I'm going to show right there, because he doesn't know how to fish treats out of the grass yet. And I have a little lid to feed him his lickable treats in a way that is easy for him to find and doesn't make a mess. So this is our first sort of experiment with how to feed him different kinds of treats. And to see, can he switch back and forth between different kinds of treats, and that seems to be just fine. Good boy. So I'm going to start just with touch predicts treat. And I might do just a little bit of kind of like examining touch. Yeah. Right there. Good job. Nice. Good boy. And he's never seen hand target before, but I'm going to show it to him. Nice, smart boy. Nice. Well done. Smart boy. Nice. Nice. Good job. Good boy. I'm just using my treats to sort of reposition him around on the mat. I picked a time to train him where he is due for a small lunch and is feeling relatively calm. I don't want to train this with a puppy when they're in shark mode, when they're feeling like little silly baby bitey machines. I want to pick a time where it is likely that he's feeling ready to train and he is okay with doing some stationary behaviors, because this stuff's kind of boring. Yeah. Good job. And then I'm going to practice that with the other kind of treats. So touch first, turns on the treat. And then I'm going to start elongating my touch so that my touch ends about the time that I think he's going to be done with that bite of treat. Touch starts, that turns on the treat, and I'm just doing a little bit of pinching of the fur and skin over his shoulders. The reason I'm doing that is because he needs to have a microchip implanted, and so I'm trying to do some prep work with him for the next day or two to better prepare him for a microchip. Right there. So now is where things start to get more complicated, because I'm going to need 2 hands, and that's where the lickable treats are really helpful if I need 2 hands, as well as a place for him to lick the treats from, because it's going to allow me to feed him and then use both my hands on the puppy. Good boy. So I'm going to set up my little training needle so that it is near my dominant hand. He thinks it's pretty interesting. Yeah. I'm going to start my touch, give my little treat, and then I'm going to practice my little injection while he's doing his licks. I'm going to try and time the stop point for my practice when he has finished up that treat. I gave him a little bit of a bigger blob than I maybe needed to. Good. Yeah, and maybe we'll do this direction. Start touching treats, and then while while he's working on his treats, I'm practicing my injection behavior. When he's done, I stop. I'm gonna switch sides again. Starting touch, start some treats. While he's practicing, while he's licking, I'm gonna practice. When he's done licking, I'm gonna stop practicing. Nice. He did really well with that. I'm gonna switch to something else. This is a harness that I'll use for him. It's pink because it is from another puppy, but it'll only fit him for a short period of time. I'm just gonna reward him. Good boy. And I'm just doing a tiny bit of luring so that he knows where the food is. I'm gonna show him that it's in my hand. And then I'm gonna show him that it's in the loop. I'm holding the loop nice and still and feeding him for putting his nose, and then I'm gonna take it off. So I'm showing him that I have something, then I'm showing him that it's in the nose loop. Good boy. Good job. Really nice. Good boy. Sometimes taking the harness off is more difficult than putting the harness on. So I'm gonna switch to my lickable treats for that one because they're a little bit higher value and it's easier for me to keep him stationary with that particular kind of treat. Practice. This time I'm not luring, I just have my treats ready. Yes. And I was waiting for him to put his nose sort of near the opening of the harness. And I'm just gonna have him move a little bit while he has it on. Nice boy. Good job. Good boy. And then I'm gonna take it off, and I'm using my lickable treats to take it off because that will hold him a little bit more still. Good boy. And I'm just trying to avoid any sudden moves. I want it to be easy for him to be successful. He's starting to figure out where my treat storage is. So I'm just getting situated. Can you come over here for a sec? Good boy. I'm gonna show him this loop. Let's see what he does. Nice. He's gonna pick up the buckle, is what he's gonna do. Which is just fine, he's an 8-week-old puppy. Not a big deal. I'm just gonna feed, and then I'm gonna go back to the version where I show him. And then I'm using my treat to pull his head through the loop rather than forcing the loop over his head. Good boy. Good job. Chose to lay down, which is really nice. Good boy. And then I'm gonna use my lickable treats to take the harness off. Good job. See if I can get him to get up and move a little bit. I'm gonna show my loop. I have my little treats here. Okay, good. There you go. Let's see if he can solve the puzzle. Nice. Really good, buddy. Very nice. Now for this particular harness, I have to do a little bit of handling of his foot to get it on. So I'm putting him on his lickable treats while I pick up that foot from the elbow and shoulder rather than from the palm and just thread it through the harness. Then when I am ready to take it off, I'm gonna do the same thing in reverse. I'm gonna start at his shoulder and elbow, gently, and then I'm gonna take off the head. Now see right there, I moved a little bit too quickly and he backed up, and that's the thing that I'm trying to prevent. So I'm giving him plenty of little lickable treats. There we go.